Hello, and welcome to an introduction to quoting. Today I'll be showing you how to use our online quoting portal to find the best flood insurance rates for your customers. To start, let's log into the platform. Enter your user ID and password that was given to you during the onboarding process. Once you are logged into the Rocket MGA platform, you will be taken to a dashboard where we can access the quoting portal. The dashboard is separated into two sections. Number 1, the Create a New Application section, where you can start a new application for customers. Number 2, Customer Search. This is used to filter through your existing applications. Under these two sections, you can view the existing applications below. They are separated by an application ID, which is the unique ID given to each application, the insured name, the agent who prepared the application, customer's property address, creation time, status of the application, the lowest quote generated, and the source of the application. Now I'm going to demonstrate how you run your first quote. First, I will enter the property address that I want to get a quote for. Notice that as soon as I start typing in an address, our system will automatically start pre-filling the address. Once the address is entered, click Create an Application to start your first quote. This will take you to the quote profile. In the quote profile, the first section you will see is client information. My example will be for an individual named Tom Ford. If you're running the application for a business, you may toggle the option for business owned and enter in the company name. This is typically used by commercial properties in which the policy will be written for, or a business who owns the property you will be insuring. Our next section is property information. As you can see, our system has intelligently pre-filled any relevant property information from our data partners to make quoting easier. Our system will include the year built, the square footage of the home, construction type, and number of stories. I only need to select the foundation type to move on to our next section. One helpful feature that our quoting portal has is its Rocket flood data. This includes the base elevation or the elevation level for this particular flood zone in which FEMA has determined a 1 in 100 year risk for flooding, the property's elevation itself, and the elevation difference, showing the property's positive or negative elevation. Next, we will go to coverages. As you can see, we default our coverage amounts to $250,000, which is the maximum coverage amount that is offered through the National Flood Insurance Program and FEMA. We do this to make quoting easy and fast, but you may select a building coverage amount up to $5 million. We also perform our own replacement cost estimate based off the square footage of the home, but we suggest to perform a separate RCE for further accuracy. After selecting your building coverage, content coverage, and deductible selection, feel free to add additional coverages such as replacement costs on contents, temporary living expenses, other structures, and basement contents. Now you're ready to run your quote. Before launching quotes, feel free to use these helpful hot links to view the property on Google Maps, Zillow, and FEMA Flood Maps. Our system will auto-populate the property address and take you straight to the properties page on these platforms. These can be invaluable when quoting properties. Once you're done reviewing your application, select the date that you would like coverage to begin, either immediately or feel free to select a date in the future. Then select Launch to start receiving quotes. In under a minute, you will have up to 15 premium A-rated carrier quotes for your customer. Our system reduces quoting time by a staggering 6,000%, with an average quote taking 6 minutes to complete on each individual carrier site. With our system, we are able to quote 10 carriers in under 1 minute. This saves agents time while also giving your customer the absolute best rate, allowing you to close more deals. Upon completion, you have the option of sending the quote via SMS, email, or download a white-labeled version of the quote with your company's branding to present to the customer. Thank you for joining me today on our introduction to quoting. If you have any other questions, you can contact a member of our team at 561-404-4498 or email us at info@rocketmga.com. Have a great day and happy quoting.